Get it working. Okay. So, last week, so we tried some new stuff. We're gonna listen to.
I was checking on counting.
So, who was here? Yes, was anybody who was here last week? VJ and Kimball. So we did the piece. We read the piece, Neil's piece, right? In front of you guys. You guys got to hear it, right?
Oh yeah, Neil. Yeah.
Right, Neil. Right.
Good stuff.
So we read his piece. We worked with the band. Got them to work out some things and changes and add some things like that.
That was pretty cool.
And we also, KD came by and did just blank piece of poetry on his own. And we also, I was like, yeah, it's kind of nice to come back. So we're gonna hear those three today first off the hop. So KD, I'm gonna play yours first. Let's see. And so what we did when we were in the studio was, he had the piece and he was like, you know, basically, you know, I threw out some stuff for him, but he didn't want it. He had a specific sound in mind, and his sounds that he was coming up with, more of the more cosmic kind of sounds. He wanted it to be more intergalactic kind of sounding. Am I right? More old school sounding. He wanted like real harsh. Like I was coming out with the freshness and the thumping, and he was like, no, I wanted, you know, spacey and things like that, and I want, you know, sounds and pulses like that. So it got me to think, okay, well, what are we really saying here? And what he was talking about the planet Earth. So like we were trying to draw the canvas to that. So I'm trying to set that up for you. So here we go.
Mine's got never heard.
You did so. Oh, no? You didn't hear it yet?
Well, you added it each day.
I better do it right then, or else I'm in trouble.
How's your week?
Okay, here we go.
Earth speaks, can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks, open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play. Earth speaks, can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks, open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play. Earth speaks, and the voices channel through me. I exercise my extrasensories and call up the energy. Electrons are in my brain circulation and synchronization with the verbal vibration. It's the power within I possess. I'm human just like you. I'll open up televortex and project you through. It's true, my poetry conscious like a deja vu. I'm hyping minds like an alien invasion. I bless them like a master ceremonies. Got this master plan to probe your mind like an MRI CAT scan. My sacred channels with psychics crossing the physical laws. Verbs and nouns, sound wave sounds make up the formulas. E equals MC squared. Now I control the notes that propagate throughout your atmosphere. Now listen here, my words are clear. I'm what you would call the modern day William Shakespeare speaks. Can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks, open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play. Earth speaks, can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks, open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play. Got insight like Einstein. E equals MC squared to the power 10 times a rhyme. Verbal design, technique divine. I'll tickle your funny bones, send chills up and down your spine. You hear it, my lyric, they conjure the kinder spirit. Now when this music plays, hip-hop via people draw near it. I'm the show shocker, the party rocker. I got my rhymes and spells that I know a witch doctor. I'm on the righteous path, I'm taking nature's course. Get magnetized, mesmerized by this invigorating, ominous life force. My fellow man, you're the source. Could be polite or rude. I got pizzazz and sophistication in my attitude. Liquid solids and gases. I communicate to different colors, countries, and creeds, and different classes, and to the masses. Earth speaks. Can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks. Open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play. Earth speaks. Can't you hear her crying today? Put your rockets and weapons and all your toys away. Earth speaks. Open up your heart, take part, and let this lovely music play.
Did sound old school, man.
Huh?
That was
That was
awesome.
kind of old school, right?
Good, man.
So we put like,
Good,
so we
man.
put some real piano, some like jazzy type of piano we put in there, and some space in, sort of chatting and stuff like that. And his voice, and the key thing is we doubled up his voice, so you didn't hear not one or two, but three of the vocals on.
Oh, just one take, okay.
Well, we did more than one take. We had.
And then spliced it in.
No, what we do is we put down one take, and then we repeat the same take. And so now you line them up.
Right, cool.
And then what happens is you put one dry,
And then one wet and juicy on the other, and then.
a little bit of juice, just a little bit, just a little. You don't want to set, just a
And then blend all
little
three,
bit, and then you just blend them together,
Oh.
and then you put them in, and then that makes his voice sound really up front, so you can hear what's going into it. And part of it is technique, right, too. Like some people, like they just get used to it, and some people haven't heard it before and they get shocked when they hear their voice. Because again, in the studio, it's two different mics, right? In the studio, like I said this before, this is a condenser mic, and in the studio we use a phantom mic. And the difference between the two is this doesn't have power in it, but the mic in the studio, the phantom mic, has amplification in it. So if you want to hear what it sounds, if you talk and you put your hands just slightly over your ears, you can hear your voice more predominantly than if you take your hands away. So that's what it sounds like in the headphones because your mic is right here. So therefore you don't have to yell or scream as much as you do with this one, which is more controlling of your voice. So anyway, so that's what we did with that one. So good work.
That was sweet, man.
And,
Really, really good
Of course
sound.
you did the